the Council of Ministers in its regular meeting chaired by President Kiir listened to a briefing from the Minister of Cabinet Affairs, Dr. Martin Elliott Lomuru, about the 11th anniversary of the South Sudan Independence Day. Speaking to journalists after the meeting, Information Minister Michael Makuei said the Cabinet has not approved this year's Independence Day celebration in the capital, Juba, due to lack of funds.
At present, we have no funds. This is one. Number two, even if we have the little funds that we have, we'll have to make use of them for the graduation of the forces that had been in the training centers for that long. So instead of us celebrating as usual, it is the Parliament, the Cabinet decided that the celebration this year will only be limited to the President, and that is that the President will see how best he will do it, but he will address the nation on the evening of the 8th of July, and that all the states and the administrative areas are authorized to celebrate at their local levels.
Makuei said the cabinet minister also briefed the council on the South Sudan Great Run that would be held on the 9th of July.
These celebrations are usually coordinated between the organizers and the Ministry of Youth and Sports. But unfortunately, this time, it did not pass through the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and as such, the whole thing was deferred and sent back to the Ministry of Youth and Sports for further deliberation and so forth and necessary action. Because after all, it is not the cabinet that decides on the land. It is a function which is part and parcel of the function of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and as such, it was referred to them because it is they who will decide what to do with that on which day. They had proposed that it should be on the 9th of July, and that we confirm the first week of April every year to be the year for the South Sudan Run.
On other business, Minister Makuei said the cabinet decided that the Ministry of Water Resources and Irrigation should present its report, which was supposed to be presented by the late Manawa Peter Gatkwot. He said the report would be presented by the acting minister in the next Council of Ministers meeting. Makuei added that the team of environmental experts from Britain, the United States and Canada will arrive in the country soon to meet the cabinet and the parliament on the management of water resources. He calls on the public to refrain from unfounded information circulating on social media on dredging of the River Nile.
It is also agreed that a team of experts will be arriving to one expert will be from, one is coming from Oxford, the other is coming from Canada, and another from the USA. These are experts on water resources and water management. They will come and give us lectures on all these. This is in addition to our local experts. So these people will be arriving here on the 15th. They will be briefing everybody, including the cabinet, the public, and the parliament on this issue, so that we can put it to an end. People are advised, being public servants or private people, to refrain from all this and all the time approach issues from informed position and not to abuse the social media.
Abraham Aken, SSBC News, Juba.